big fish, man down, Errol Spence. Is he not interested in being undisputed anymore? And that's a question. Blessed love and blessed day, old boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fighting. This is real life boxing. Before we get into the video, best double jab, straight down the pipe with the left hook behind it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Put the left hook behind it and share the videos, please and thank you. Errol, the big fish man down, Spence, got caught up in some interviews. Today, his fighter Frank Martin is fighting tomorrow night. So, you know, the big fish is there. And the interviewers caught up with him, asked him some questions. And when asked about Terence Crawford's fight and still wanting to become undisputed, I'm going to let y'all hear what Errol Spence had to say out of his mouth for y'all own self. Listen to what the big fish got to say.
You got no fire,
Is that still the fight you want the most, though, Errol? Undisputed with Terence, or are you moving on?
Man, I don't know. I gotta weigh my options, man. I gotta see which new car I'm gonna get. Shit.
You gonna get another color?
Oh, nah, new car, shit. I can't win for losing. Oh, yeah.
But you're still hopeful, though. That's the one that you hope. If there's one fight that happens this year, it's that one.
Yeah, I mean, next year, anything can happen, man.
Yeah.
If the fight never happens, who's the blame laid upon Errol, in your opinion, for the fans?
Man.
Is it both of y'all? Is it just Terence? Is it both of you guys, or do you feel like it's just Terence?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You know,
Now y'all hear what the big fish Errol Spence had to say about Terence Crawford, and I want y'all to notice how irritated he gets. Like, not I wouldn't say irritated, but how frustrated he gets when the subject of the Terence Crawford fight comes up. Earlier in the interview, he was very happy. As soon as you start talking about Terence Crawford, his whole vibes drop down. Errol Spence is 32 years old, 28-0 with 22 big wins coming by KO. 5'9.5", 72-inch reach, southpaw. IBF, WBA, and WBC welterweight title holder, unified welterweight title holder. His last fight was against Yordenis Ugas, in which he stopped. Previous fights before that, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia. Beat all of them, right? I'm going to let you guys listen to what Errol Spence had to say after the Yordenis Ugas fight. And look at the difference in his body language. Look at the difference in how he's talking about the fights. Listen to what he got to say about the Yordenis after the Yordenis Ugas fight.
What's next?
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps and I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
Again, I want you guys to notice the difference in the body language, in the confidence in which he's talking about. He sounds very confident after the Yordenis Ugas fight that he wants the Terence Bud Crawford fight next. He wants to be undisputed at welterweight. He sounds very sure of himself. Now, in the clip before that, today, he sounds very unsure about the fight. And again, my whole thoughts on this is just that Errol Spence is just tired of the negotiations. And notice how when the reporter asked him, well, whose fault is it? Because the reporter tries to bait him in to get him to say that it's Terence Bud Crawford who's ducking him. And notice that the big fish Errol Spence does not say that Terence Crawford whose fault it is. He's like, man, if you only knew. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so both of these cats want the fight, and neither one of them is ducking. It's just hell with the fucking negotiations. You know what I'm saying? And why is that? Because in my honest and humble opinion, PBC does not want this fight for Errol Spence. Not saying that he's gonna lose to, they don't want this fight for Errol Spence. Not saying that he's gonna lose to Bud Crawford, but they don't want to let all them straps go to no other organization. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to let them straps go. And yes, Bud is a free agent, but is not signed to PBC. So let's say Bud and Errol was to fight and Bud won. Bud is now undisputed. PBC has no more of those belts at the welterweight division, and business is looking bad for them. You know what I'm saying? If they keep those belts at welterweight, you know, business is decent. You know what I'm saying? They're already fucked up and done lost the WBC heavyweight fucking around with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? Fucked around and didn't do the Anthony Joshua fight with Deontay Wilder and then got the strap taken from him from Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So that's my honest opinion with this whole shit, is just that PBC doesn't want to make the fight. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing to do with Bud ducking and nothing to do with Errol Spence ducking. PBC simply does not want this fight. And that's my honest and humble opinion. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section below. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. Is Coach Fire. This is Real Life Boxing.